Hi everyone, hi Daud. Um, I'm just posting a quick response to a video that Daud had posted asking if atheists believe in an afterlife. I consider myself to be somewhat of a simple mind. Take that as you will. You can make fun of it if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. I don't like to overcomplicate things more than they need to be. Uh, when it comes to afterlife, the only reference that I have to it, I think there's an afterlife, but I'm talking about there's something after life in terms of in terms of the fact that something goes on after you're dead. Well, my afterlife, I expect, would be somewhat like my post life would be like my pre-life. I don't have any recollection or any knowledge of anything that happened in a pre-life, so I expect the post-life will be very much like that. And I think that my own consciousness and existence is supported by the infrastructure of all the physical material that goes up to make up my body and brain and all the things that sustain it in this environment. And once I die, that decomposes and no longer sustains the consciousness, so I don't expect consciousness to continue on afterwards. It's pretty much as simple as that. Other than that, I kind of find it an interesting question that most people would ask themselves. One of the things I find that seems to apply, and people seem to have speculated on in stories, I won't name any, you can figure them out yourself, I'm sure you've come across some, where it seems to be that anything that you can't have, you long for or desire. As much as we can't have a continual existence or consciousness, we long for it, and hope for it, and wish for it, because we want to be special, want to have meaning above all else, meaning that comes before all other considerations, the most important. And well, I can't help but think that God is probably, if there was one, in the terms of what they describe in the Bible, this God must be longing to extinguish its existence because it can't die. It can't be created or destroyed, it can only change form, and it's always there. So it must wonder what it's like. Maybe that's why it created us. It wanted to try to experience that through our consciousness. Again, that's a lot of meandering mind sort of stuff. I don't really buy into that. Other than that, as simple as that. No, I don't believe in an afterlife, except in the sense that afterlife, your component, the constituent components of your what makes you up, continues to exist. It just doesn't exist in a manner that sustains the consciousness that now you now possess. Enjoy it while you can. Anybody can come up with any kind of justification for behaving in what you might call in an unethical manner, or even in an ethical manner. A person can find justification for it. Depends on what they want. So even if you don't believe in an afterlife, you can justify your actions one way or another during your life, even using reference to the fact that you don't exist afterwards. It's just the same as those who believe or want to believe that their life goes on after they die in some form or fashion, or their consciousness goes on afterwards. They can still find whatever justification for their actions during their life by reference to that afterlife, whether it means acting unethically. Well, again, they'll find justifications. It was ethical. Some may call it unethical, but I was justified because I did it in the name of my God, or whatever the case may be. So, put whatever stock you want to in that. I don't know how else to put it. Thanks. Good video, Daud. Always interesting seeing your perspective on things.